Back in the golden era, there was no shortage of great arms. Even the first Mr. Olympia, on the bottom left, Larry Scott, he had some great guns. On the top left, none other than the Oak, Arnold Schwarzenegger, one of the best biceps of all times, great arms. To the right of him, the Black Prince, Robbie Robinson. He's been causing some controversy on Instagram lately, heavily criticizing modern day bodybuilders, but still, he had some freaking amazing arms. And finally, below him, Serge Nubret. Great arms. But in today's classic physique division, great arms are quite lacking, unfortunately. This is Chris Bumpset at the 2021 Mr. Olympia. He has greatly improved his arms since he first competed, but still, he is not among the top 5 when it comes to the best arms in classic physique history. So, even though there's quite a lack of great arms in the classic physique division, I tried to narrow it down and find the top 5 greatest arms in classic physique history. Now, the first guy, I didn't even hear of him before I researched for this video. None other than Henry, something like Henry. I don't remember his full name even, but this guy, perhaps not the biggest arms of all time, but he has some great arms in my opinion. Great vascularity, great completeness. He doesn't really lack anything. Perhaps not the best forearms, but they're decent. Perhaps not the best triceps, but they are decent. And when it comes to his biceps, in my opinion, they are fairly good. Quite peaky, very separated. Overall, very good arms, enough to land in the 5th spot. In the 4th spot, we have sort of the complete opposite. This guy has freaking huge arms, but he just lacks that separation. This is Lord Jones. Now, this guy is supposedly moving to open after he did not place that well in the 2021 Mr. Olympia, but still, Brian Jones, he had some great guns. If he only could get them to look harder and more separated, they would be even better. But still, as they are, number 4 in my opinion, when it comes to the best arms in classic physique history. Now, in the 3rd spot, I have this guy, former class physique Mr. Olympia champion, Prion Ansley. And this guy could have easily have wound up in the 2nd place because I feel like him and the 2nd place are fairly close when it comes to the arms. But overall, I feel like the guy in 2nd has a slightly better forearm, so that is why I chose to put him in 2nd and Prion Ansley in 3rd, but having the 3rd best arms in classic physique history, that's no small feat, guys. That is no small feat. Anyway, moving on. Who has the 2nd best arms of all time in the classic physique division? This dude, Mr. Robert Timms. Now, as you can see, his bicep peaks, they are perhaps not as peaky as Prion Ansley, but overall I feel like he has better forearms, which in my opinion made the difference. And I don't know, overall just comparing Prion Ansley and Robert Timms side by side, in my opinion, I feel like Robert Timms has slightly better guns, but I can see it going either way. But anyways, in reality, the battle here was for 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and the 5th spot, because when it comes to the best arms of all time in classic physique history, in my opinion, it's not even close. This guy, unfortunately, he's not a classic physique competitor anymore, but it's none other than Keon Pearson. Look at those freaking guns. They are just amazing, in my opinion. He does not have perhaps the hardest or most vascular arms of all time, but overall, great freaking forearms, great biceps, great tricep sweep. In some ways, he sort of reminds me of a smaller Lee Priest when it comes to the guns, because they are so freaking complete and those freaking forearms are just insane. The way they insert so high, almost up to his freaking wrists. This guy, without a doubt, crazily genetically gifted, especially when it comes to the arm. So even though he placed dead last at this year's 212 Mr. Olympia, hopefully one day he'll figure it out and he will be the 212 Mr. Olympia, because he certainly has the potential to be so. But still, guys, he used to compete in the Classic Physique division. This is from the 2019 Mr. Olympia, where he placed fourth, and still to this day, no one has come close to him when it comes to the arms department in the Classic Physique division. So there you go, guys. Top 5 best arms in the Classic Physique division of all time, at least in my opinion. Anyway, guys, this was just a shorter video. I don't have a lot of time on my hands at this moment, unfortunately. So hope you guys enjoyed. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you, brothers and sisters, later.